What's up, guys? Ruben Velasquez here, aka the Nintendo God. And in today's review is going to be my first ever DLC review on a Switch game. And that game is going to be the DLC for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Switch 1. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's review as much as I did making it. If you haven't already, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. With that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's DLC review on Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Switch 1. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. So The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild DLC includes the Champion's Ballad, Trial of the Sword, and a bunch, and I mean a bunch of different costumes from past games, and just references to other past games as well. Like Majora's Mask, like a Ganondorf outfit, I believe, like Phantom Ganon, and then there's like the Phantom armor outfit from Spirit Tracks, I believe. So there's a lot to uncover, and that's what I'll be doing. So I'll start with the Champions Ballad, which was like the first thing I did other than the outfits and the Trial of the Sword. So basically, Champions Ballad is basically you go to the 4 different regions of Hyrule. Rito Village, Goron City, Gerudo Town, and Zora's Domain. And you basically do some sort of like extra campaign. It's basically an entire new story mode for Breath of the Wild, where there's new cutscenes. There's like previous fought bosses from the Ganon Blights. So like you refight Water Blight, Fire Blight, Thunder Blight, and Wind Blight. And you only use, and the thing with this DLC is that you only get to use the weapons and armor from that specific champion that fought that Blight Ganon. So like for instance, with say Fire Blight Ganon, you wear obviously the Goron like armor, which is heat and fire resistant to flames and lava and stuff, and you're only using Daruk's weapon, the Boulder Breaker, and of course, obviously can't use bomb arrows and lava in this game because they immediately explode in your face. But I guess you can use like normal arrows and shock arrows and all that stuff. But the main thing about Fireblight, like the refight with Fireblight Ganon, is that you get to use Daruk's main weapon that he used in the Great Calamity fight in the main story. And then same thing with Water Blight. You use the Zora armor and you use Mipha's special Trident weapon, which is like, I think I have it in my inventory right now. Hold on. Let me use this. So as you can see, I got all the DLC stuff. I got the Light Scale Trident, which is Mipha's. I got the Boulder Breaker, which is Daruk's weapon. I got the Scimitar of the Seven, which is Urbosa's weapon, which is what you use against Thunderblight Ganon. And then for bow and arrows, I got the Great Eagle Bow, which is Revali's weapon of choice, which you use against Windblight when you tackle that part of the DLC. And then for shields, I got only the Daybreaker shield, which is Urbosa's shield of choice. So I got all their weapons. I've done all the stuff in this game. The only thing I didn't really do, which I am pretty upset about because I really want to do it, but it's like too hard for me, honestly, is, if you can see right here in my side quest, is the Trial of the Sword. That's the only thing in this DLC I haven't done. So as you can see, I've done all the DLC like costume, like treasure hunt finds. Done all that. I've done the Champions Ballad, all these songs for the champions. So I've done everything else in the DLC except for the trial of the sword, which I'm pretty upset about. But I'm usually not good with that sort of trial, where like you go back to having no weapons or armor or nothing. You have to tackle hard enemies and stuff like that. I just can't deal with that. So like trial of the sword is the only thing in this DLC that I haven't done yet. So that's like the only thing I won't really be talking about for this episode. But I got all the other quests done, all the DLC quests for the main stuff, like the Champions Ballad and their songs for each champion. Hell, I even got all of the champion song cutscenes as well for the DLC. Rivali, Daruk, Mifa, and Arbosa, and of course the Champions Ballad, like cutscene itself, and yeah. So hold on, let me also show you guys the DLC costumes I also got. So, it comes with a lot of DLC costumes, just to let you all know. And where it really starts is, hold on, DLC outfits start right here with the Nintendo Switch shirt. Now, if you ever played this game on the Wii U and bought the DLC of this game on the Wii U, it wouldn't change from a Switch shirt to a Wii U shirt. It would still show a Nintendo Switch shirt if you're playing this game on the Wii U. But yeah, the DLC outfits start with the Switch shirt, then a Korok mask, which helps you a little bit to find hidden Koroks throughout the game. Then I got Majora's Mask from, of course, Zelda Majora's Mask. And then the Tingle set from, the character called Tingle from who's been in previous Zelda games. Midna's helmet, which was from Twilight Princess and was Midna's, which is your partner in that game. Then I got the Phantom outfit from Spirit Tracks, which was Zelda's way of like being with Link, even though she was a spirit in that game. Then I got the Island Lobster shirt, which is basically the shirt that Link wears in the Wind Waker before he gets the iconic green tunic. And then Rario's hood, which is the alternate version of Link from A Link Between Worlds back on the 3DS. And then Xant's helmet, which is Xant's helmet from Twilight Princess, which he was a boss from that game. Wu was supposed to be the main boss, but of course Ganondorf took that spot near the end of the game. And then of course the Royal Guard outfit, which took me a little bit to grab, but I got it anyways. And of course, it basically makes Link look like a royal guardsman for Princess Zelda or the King of Hyrule and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But I really wish it was from a different game, but it's okay. And then the Phantom Ganon outfit, which is basically Phantom Ganon from Ocarina of Time, and also I guess was DLC as well, but you could get it in the middle of like the normal base game, which is a Xenoblade Chronicles outfit. So basically Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And this is his outfit. It says Salvager outfit, but we all know this is Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2's outfit. So, and then a couple other things from the DLC. Sorry about my inventory slots. Right here is we get you can see it, travel medallion. I already used one for Terrytown, so that I can easily get there anytime I want. And of course I have the spare travel medallion right here. But yeah, that's pretty useful if you don't want to keep on traveling to a different shrine or a Sheikah Tower. Just plant that travel medallion anywhere you want on the map, and then boom, instant teleportation to that specific spot. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have anything else part of the DLC. Like I said, I didn't do the Trial of the Sword mode yet, which is upsetting for me to not do that. But it is what it is. I haven't even started. I mean, I started a little bit of master mode, which is basically the entire game all over again, but with like harder enemies from the beginning. And enemies health regenerates too, so like that's another big thing that happens in the master mode DLC. So I haven't really started that yet. I've only gotten up to the first Sheikah Tower and the Great Plateau, and that's about it. And I think I've only done like one shrine. I think it was the Bomb Shrine, and the Magnesis Shrine, And that's basically about it, all I've done for the Master Mode DLC portion of the game. Other than that, this DLC is amazing, even though I haven't done the Trial of the Sword. But it's okay, guys. I'll probably make like an updated version if I ever do the Trial of the Sword, which I highly doubt is happening anytime soon because that's hard as hell for me to do. Especially harder for me because I have autism and I'm autistic and I can't stand stuff like that in my games. But I'll try my best to do that soon. But yeah, with that being said, guys, that's gonna be it for my very first DLC review of a game. I wanted to make it a little bit different this time instead of showing my face or anything because it wouldn't make sense for me to show you guys the game case when it's the DLC of that game. So I figured showing it like this, like in this format, would be much better than my face and the case in my hand. So like for any other game in the games on my collection that I get DLC for, because I haven't gotten any other games with DLC. Like I know Kingdom Battle has DLC, I know Smash Ultimate has DLC, but of course I haven't bought those DLC packs yet, so I can't, review them for y'all yet. But once I do get those DLC packs for those games, I'll review them on the channel in this sort of format. So stay tuned for those when they come out soon. Also, my next review will be on Sonic Mania for the Switch 1, so stay tuned for that review when it comes out on Monday next week. And with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed today's review as much as I did making it. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and comment down below what is your favorite part of the DLC for Breath of the Wild. And with that being said, guys, this is Ruben Velasquez, aka the Nintendo God, signing out. Peace. Bye, guys.